Okay, guys, so the issue with the video was, hey, get this. Get it. Hold on tight to it. Okay? I had to try uploading that video no less than 5 times before it functionally uploaded. I sounded very strongly worded. I only cursed once. And I used damn. I didn't say fuck or shit or go kill yourself. And I sent them a feedback message to YouTube because I was like, because the video is fine until I go to upload it. And I don't know if it's YouTube capture or if it's the actual site. But this video, as you can see, if you watched it, it was 35 minutes long, okay? The first time I uploaded it, only 9 minutes of it showed the fuck up. The second time, 1 second showed up. The other times, I don't even remember what the times were, but it wasn't the whole video. And I'm like, oh. And then one time, the file completely failed. And it's like, oh, it's not working. It's not working. So I just fucking deleted it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this one more time. Okay? I'm going to try it one more time. And if it doesn't upload, if it fucks up again, I'm going to say fuck it. There will be no video, and I'll make a video about why there was no video. Because I did tweet about having problems. So I can't just leave you guys with, like, no explanation. I mean, I'm not that rude. Which, by the way, I'm getting ready to do my mukbang for today, which is going to be microwave foods. Fuck, I destroyed that Hot Pocket. I have a Lean Pocket here. And taquitos. So, yeah. There's my thumbnail! Thumbnail! But yeah, and this is what the Hot Pocket is. It's a Lean Pocket, but it's a barbecue recipe white meat chicken with mesquite barbecue sauce in a pretzel bread. There's people that, like, take shit. Like, they take shits on Hot Pockets. Like, why would you wipe with a Hot Pocket? But no. There are people that literally, and I'm going to sit on the floor and do this mukbang because I can. I can, and I will. My cat's in here, so I have to be very careful. I have to be careful of her. Fucking fall. Okay, you can't see it, but there's like a step down, okay? From the living room to this room. There's like a step down, and I almost broke my face. Just had to grab a couple bottles of water here, guys. And somebody hit the lights. Okay. So I'm going to sit on the floor and do this mukbang today. I'm going to try and do this one quickly. Not have problems chewing my food this time, because that's what happened last time. Like, I literally thought I was choking and dying. But hi, how are you? I'm Jess. Oh. Where should I put... Should I put my iPod right there? I mean... You can see me, but you can't see me that well. Dang. Fuck. I want to sit on the floor. I just want to do something different. Like a different camera. A little different. Some of you are like, Jess, you could do this upstairs. You have an air mattress on the floor, and you have, like, a fucking table there, and you could do that. I could. I really could. But I don't want to. See where I'm going with this? But yeah, I made a dipping sauce because I have leftover nacho cheese still. And I made a dipping sauce, which you can see right there. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to dip the Hot Pocket in it. It's a Lean Pocket. Which, by the way, these Lean Pockets are really good. My last video, when I finally got it up, it has bloopers at the end of it. One of my new subscribers basically wants me to start burping in every video. Um, part of me doesn't want to burp on command because I can do that, but part of me doesn't want to just do that because then that takes like the... So I'm not going to. And these are taquitos, by the way. I figured you guys could probably hear me chewing really badly, but what I have here is taquitos, a dipping sauce made from the nacho cheese, sriracha, and mayo. And I know that sounds gross. I know it sounds gross. It does not taste bad to me. Like this video if you're a fan of mixing things. And you're also a fan of grossing other people out when you mix things and you sit there and eat it in front of them and they're like, ew, and you're like, but it's yummy, yo. I love doing that. If I go like this, it looks like I painted half my face. I don't know why, oh, there's like boards. My cat's in here and she's eating. Because I found leftovers to give her because I don't have cat food right now. I know that sounds really bad. I need to remember to get it tonight. I did feed her leftovers though, and it's not something bad for her. There's like green beans and rice and chicken. There was a little bit of leftovers from what I made yesterday. And she's eating it and she seems happy, so I hope it doesn't make her sick or anything. By the way, these are really good headphones. And Walmart had them on sale for like $5. And I got my mom to get me a pair because I need headphones. Because I refuse to listen to my music in a way that bothers other people. Because I've had people force their music on me in a car setting, in a living room setting where I'm trying to watch some SpongeBob and chill out. And you want to play some Kevin Gates 2 phones. No offense to people that like Kevin Gates, but I don't like him. I looked at my cousin when she was watching one of his music videos. I was like, you know what? If his rapping thing doesn't work out, he's not going to be able to get a job anywhere. Have you seen the man? And I know some of you are like, he's hot. Your definition of hot is completely different than mine. Any man who feels the need to over-tattoo himself, and I don't think sleeves are over-tattooed. I don't think back tattoos. I don't think front tattoos. I don't even think genital tattoos are over-tattooed. I think when you feel the need to have tattoos all over your fucking face, and I mean all over your face, I don't mean like one tastefully behind your ear, or one tastefully by your eye, or something like that. Because you can cover something up that's small, and there's only one of it. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm thinking of the same dude, has tattoos all over his face. And he has a grill. I don't even think it's a grill. I think it's his real damn teeth. That annoys me on 2 levels. It looks stupid. And if you have nice teeth, appreciate what God gave you. Appreciate that you have nice, healthy-ass teeth. Keep them in your mouth. Don't fuck with them. I wonder if you get, like, gold teeth, if it causes your teeth to, like, rot faster or, like, deteriorate faster. Guys, I rant so much, and I appreciate any of you that sits here and watches all of my rants while I'm eating. Like, I don't... Now that I'm dieting and cutting my calories, I'm learning that I'm not as emotionally attached to food as people would assume that I am. Do I see a commercial of a skinny bitch in McDonald's eating like 3 Big Macs, and I'm like, it must be nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. Do I think that in my head? Occasionally. But you know what? It ain't her fault I'm fat. Any more than it's my fault that she may be trying to gain weight and can't. Someone just pulled in my driveway, I think. I'm gonna go check. Give me a second. Sit like this and like turn to face the camera. By the way, you're sitting on my computer right now. That's where I have the camera set up. And I gotta tell you, it's starting making weird noises. Like, you know how when a car starts making weird noises, you're like, that doesn't... I think it's gonna be fucked up. That's why I need to get an air duster. I need to clean my computer out. Pardon the fact that I'm wearing the same clothes from yesterday. You probably noticed that in my videos. It's not because I'm like a dirty person or anything, like, I just wear the same clothes because they're comfortable, you know? These are just really good. And I know that some of you are like, Jess, you're wasting all your calories. But here's the thing. It's 9 in the morning, okay? If I eat this right now, by like what? 4, it'll be out of my system. These are made by a company called Demix or something like that. It was just my mom nagging me about chores. I'm using my computer as background lighting. I'm sorry, that's all I got. Time to take a bite of this freaking Hot Pocket thing here. I got some cheese on it. I didn't mean to. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that crust, though, seriously. It has this, like, sweetness. I didn't get any chicken, though. That's why they're lean pockets. They stiff you on the fucking filling. Just kidding. I don't know if they do or not. I left my cat out. I left her out because when I have food for my cat, I fill up her bowl, I take it outside, and then the male cats from the neighborhood ensue and proceed to demolish the food. And she stands there and lets them. I just look at her, I'm like, what are you, friends? What are you, like, helping out the homeless? Because if you're going to do that... This one burnt a little bit. Like, there's foods I want to try, but... You know what I mean? Like, I was thinking about this today. Like, I want to try anchovies. I want to try seaweed. I want to try these things. But you can't get seaweed, like a little tiny piece, and try it. Because then if you don't like it, I don't know anybody else is going to fucking eat it. If I get anchovies on half of a pizza, are they going to ruin the pizza if I don't like them? Like, if I end up taking them off later, are they still going to be, like, attached to the pizza? I have a feeling I'm going to like them. Somebody told me they were all cheesy. Or, not cheesy. I'm thinking about what I'm eating again. You ever do that, like, you're eating something, or you're reading something, while you're talking on the phone, and you say, what, you know, like, you mean to say something else, but you're like, oh, well, I was just at the nachos, or, you know, you're reading something on TV, and you're like, oh, well, I was just at the crime scene, and then your friend's like, you were just talking about pickles, what the fuck? Like, I've also had that time where I'm, like, listening to what's going on in the other room, or a conversation, or on TV, and I'm typing something, and I start typing what the people are saying, and I'm like, why am I either catch myself, or I send it, and the person's like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, let me explain, I have this stupidity in my brain. Like, is that a form of synesthesia? Some of you, if you don't know what synesthesia is, I recommend you look that shit up, because that is fascinating as hell, and it's cool. It's literally where your senses get mixed up. And I'm sure there's some downsides to it too, but I just think it's fascinating. But basically, you can taste music and taste things you hear. And you can smell touch. Like, when you touch something, you feel a certain surface, you would smell something that goes with it. Or when you see a picture, you would hear a certain sound. Or when you hear a certain sound, you would taste a certain thing. Or when you taste food, you would see a certain color. Like, wouldn't that be fucking awesome? Like, I know that sounds like an hallucination, but... especially that last one. But that's like a real thing that people have. I'm pretty sure the lead singer of Fall Out Boy has it. Like, it's something you're, like, born with. It's like a brain thing. And I don't know what the downside would be. Maybe it interrupts your life somehow. And it would be interesting if, like, let's say you were eating your favorite food and you had this, but you saw your least favorite color. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were eating, like, pineapple, and that's your favorite food. But you saw purple, which was your least favorite color. Like, purple's my favorite color. And pineapple, I fuck with it. I hate artificial pineapple flavoring. Like, if you eat those artificial pineapple flavored or artificial coconut flavored popsicles, I don't fuck with you. Probably. Trying to... I was gonna play solitaire while I do this, but I got too much shit going on anyways. Is it fun? Is it actually fun watching me eat? Because I feel like it's weird. Guys, you guys need to try these lean pockets. They're chicken and mesquite and red onions and barbecue sauce. And then there's these other ones that are like cheese jalapeno. They're lean pockets too. And they're good. And they're less calories by like 10 calories, which is weird. But they have more flavor than a regular Hot Pocket. I used to eat ham and cheese Hot Pockets every day when I came home from school. Pretty much. And that sounds bad, but like for me it was heaven because like if you're a kid and you don't have to rely on someone else to cook you food, it's like, yes, ma'am, come through. If you're a kid and you're like, you know what, I can get one of these and I can be an adult and I can make food for myself. And you can pop it in the microwave and... No, that was not necessarily an everyday thing because sometimes I would have them, sometimes I just wouldn't have them. But I did used to eat them a lot. They were my favorite, but now when I eat a ham and cheese Hot Pocket, I'm like, ugh. What was I fucking thinking? Like, now I like like, for a regular Hot Pocket, I like pizza a little bit. But I fuck with that Philly cheesesteak one, and I fuck with the meatball sub ones. And I fuck with lean pockets. But I can't stand no damn ham and cheese anymore. I don't know if it's because they changed them. Maybe I was eating artificial shit when I was a kid, and now they made it, like, real ingredients, and now I don't like it anymore because I'm a fake-ass bitch. I don't know. Guys, yesterday I was having so many, like, difficulties chewing my food and swallowing my food. Because everything was so, like, moisturized because I steamed everything. I did not foresee that as being a problem. But I think I used too much water in it. It was so, like, infused with water, and then I bit into it. And there wouldn't just be the food in my mouth, there'd be, like, too much moisture. And then I would go to swallow one, and because broccoli and cauliflower break down into those little pieces, it, like, hangs in your esophagus, and you're like, ugh. And I felt like I was choking, or I was gonna choke a lot. Only I would choke when I had excess, like, moisture in my food. Is there anybody, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you, like, a story about something that happened on Tumblr once. Like, years ago when I first had a Tumblr, like, when I first made my Tumblr. There was this kid that a lot of people followed. I forget why I started following him. I think his blog was about the similar, like, things that I made. Or he followed me and told me my blog was cool, so I followed him to be nice. For whatever reason. Or I saw his post because someone else shared his post. I'm not sure. But he got banned for this, yo. He was a real popular blogger, and he was like 13 years old. And he used to, like, at the end of the day, you'd always see these, like, streams of Anons send him messages, and he would answer them. Now, what he did is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and it bothers me to this day that there was no one there, or he'd never been told not to do this. An Anon sent him a message. An anonymous person. That's what I mean by Anon. Saying, I dare you to post your nudes. I dare you to share your nudes, or something like that. Or, like, post something if you naked, or something. And what this boy did, he was not completely naked, but he was literally standing in front of a mirror with his hand over his penis, and that is all. Like, you could see everything else but his dick and balls. Like, you could see everything else. And he's just standing there. At 13, like, that's... You don't do that at 13. You should not be okay with yourself at 13. Now, in the past, I had seen him answer a lot of questions, like, how old are you for real? And I think I even asked him, how old are you? Because he would say, like, people would ask him if he was 16 or whatever. He's like, no, I'm 13. Everyone thinks I'm 16. Ha ha ha. You don't post your nudes like that, homeboy. He's probably still banned from that site. Especially to a fucking Anon. That could have been like a 50-year-old fucking man sitting in his basement jerking off to you. Like, what the fuck? And I was like 19, and I messaged my one friend. I was like, dude, did you see this? And my friend was like, we need to report him and get him banned. And we did. Like, we weren't the only ones. Like, a lot of people did. It wasn't because we were trying to ruin some kid's good time on Tumblr. It was because, like, you don't fucking do that. I was like 19, I think, when I first made my Tumblr, or 20. I don't know. But I saw that and I was like, wait, isn't that kid like 13? That's fucked up. At one time before this, because like 2 days later, no one saw anything from him, no one heard anything. He was like banned. Boom. I don't even remember what his URL was. Dude, Loki ever sees this video, though, he's probably going to be like, thank you, because guess what? That would have been some cringe later on in my life. Hell, he could still be making YouTube videos and shit like that if he really wanted to, like, but there's some people that would find his YouTube channel, message and be like, are you that 13-year-old that posted that picture of you in the mirror in your mom and dad's room? Like, I'm just thinking, where are your fucking parents? Where the fuck are your parents? And I remember this one time before that, when the cinnamon challenge, like, first started or whatever. Actually, this might have been, like, 2000... It was between 2009 and 2012 or 2013, because it was years ago. So I'm thinking it's probably 2009 or 2010. When it was, like, when the cinnamon challenge first started. I think it's where I first heard about it, and then I, like, forgot about it because I heard it then. And then I didn't look it up anywhere, so I didn't, like, fall down a wormhole of, like, people doing it. And then I forgot about it until I saw, like, Glozell do it. You know what I mean? Like, years later. But he posted a video of himself doing the cinnamon challenge on Tumblr, and he got, like, a nosebleed. And people were, like, you know, anonymously messaging him, are you alright? That used to be a thing that everyone did. Like, back in the day on Tumblr, everyone would, like, message, like, if they had someone that they followed, but that didn't follow them, and they stalked them and low-key, like, was, like, into them or something, especially if the person was, like, attractive and everyone thought they were attractive, you would see a lot of anons being answered by this individual, and you can't answer an anon privately. You have to send it out. You have to, like, or not answer it, you know. And everyone's like, are you okay? You got a nosebleed? He's like, yeah, I get those all the time, haha. Same kid. Like, I'm like, I would low-key be going to, like, I would be going to the doctor and being like, Doc, why do I keep getting nosebleeds? Is there something you ain't telling me? Because I want to know. Yeah, guys, I tried to get right into this mukbang today because of the fact that I didn't want to make it as long. I didn't want to make it like a 35-minute video. They all ended up being that lately, and I am sorry if you don't like watching videos that long. If that is a problem, let me know in the comments. I will try and shorten them. I'll try and cut them down. Also, I'm worried that it's going to keep fucking it up when I try and upload it. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, it was like 5 times before it uploaded properly. But, also, do you think I should do that Little Debbie thing? Like, if I do it, it'll be like after the holidays, because I am going to give myself a 2,000 calorie limit on that when I do that Little Debbie thing. I'm going to call it like a Little Debbie or snack cake thing. And what I'm going to do is have like snack cakes and stuff like that. And I'm going to open them in front of the camera, like pull them apart, especially if they have like cream filling or something that's like ooey gooey. In my other video yesterday, there's a part where I do it with a Star Crunch. And that's what I want to do. But the thing I worry about is I don't want to eat the whole cake. I just want to, like, pull it apart, eat a bite out of it, and literally give the rest of it to somebody else. I do realize I could put them in the freezer or something for later, but I have a toaster strudels in the freezer up there right now. Haven't touched it for like 2 months. Yeah, Tumblr used to be like a different... It was still basically the same as it is now, but the way people went about using it and the format was different. Whereas now people use it to like crusade for shit and, you know, play the victim, and I'm really starting not to like Tumblr. And I used to be kind of a stan for Tumblr, where people would be like, well, Tumblr is fucking stupid, it's a joke, and I'm like, it's not that bad, it depends on what part of Tumblr you go on. But now, every single fucking part of Tumblr is saturated with poor me, and I'm this, and that, and I don't know what my gender is, what my sexuality is, I am an otherkin. Okay, if you're transgender, I accept you, okay? I don't care if you're a boy, a girl, something in between. But there are not 70 damn genders. Come the fuck on. You want me to believe that? Because I don't. If you're otherkin, I don't care if I hurt your feelings by saying this. You are not a mythical creature. You are not half raccoon. Why the fuck do you want to be half raccoon? You are a human being. You literally have a brain that is so powerful that you can think of new things, invent new shit, and change anything about your life that you want to with enough fucking hard work. But you want to sit there and pretend to be a cat? What? Fucking what? By the way, that last bit was a little bit of an impression of Leafy going, what? But, like, seriously. I can respect your sexuality as long as you ain't forcing it on me. I can respect your religion and ideologies as long as you don't force it on me. Or hurt other people with it. But some of the things that they want to crusade for, I'm just like, I get it if you're a transgender and you seriously feel out of place in the body you were born in, and I'm sorry. No one deserves to feel like they can't be themselves. You know? No one deserves to feel like they're uncomfortable in the body they're in. And I won't judge you for that, because that is a mental thing. And I appreciate it when I hear a transgender person say that it's not normal, because they know that they would probably be happier if they were just born the gender that they, whether they're a male turning to a female or a female turning to a male, they probably wish they were just born, if they're a male, they probably just, going from male to female, they probably just wish they were born a female. If they're a female turning to a male, they probably just wish they were born a male. And that's what people don't understand about a real, genuine transgender. And I'm not one, so I can't speak on their behalf. But that's what's so frustrating when you see people claiming to be, or, oh, I'm this. I'm not going to sit there and say you're not, because I don't know, but there are not 70 genders. There's not a need for them. You don't have to be a fucking... I understand cisgender and not cisgender. Like, you're transgender. I also understand male, female, and intersex. I do understand that. Because that's something that happens to people. But I will not accept this ideology that you need to be. Because guess what? There's people that came up with all these genders because they think male and female is too strict and too, why not just be... This is one thing that I've always thought. Like, if someone sits there and goes, oh, I'm a male today, I'm a female this today. Why not just be like, okay, if you're not a transgender, like, you don't feel that you should be in a different body, but you feel more masculine one day and more feminine one day, why not just say that? Why not just say, oh, I was born a male, or I was born a female, but some days I feel masculine, and some days I feel feminine. Like, why not just say that? Or, like, why not just say nothing at all, and just be who you're gonna be? And the people that care about you, tell them if you want to. Don't feel like you have to tell everybody. Because you don't have to tell everybody. The people that care about you are going to accept you no matter what. The people that don't, no matter how far away or how close they are to you, no matter how, whether they're an acquaintance or they're a best friend, if they care about you, they'll respect you and accept you and take you for who you are. Some people just never will, and that doesn't matter if you tell them or not. This video is getting way too long, so I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you want to be made aware, I'm not sure if my channel has this. I think I said this in the last video. But some channels have this little, like, a bell thing. It's a notification thing. You can click on it, and then you get a notification when they upload their videos. If you want to, you can do that with my videos. You can do that with my channel. It's much appreciated. I hope you're all having, like, a good holiday season so far. I am. I mean, it's not too harsh. It's pretty chill. But this video is getting way too long. I hope you check out the links in my description to my Patreon, to my Mukbang playlist, and to my Someone Has to Say It rant playlist. Also, leave comments letting me know what you want me to talk about in my videos, and leave questions for the Q&A. Leave, anything you just want to say, just tell me. I really do appreciate, this format of video, because it probably feels like I'm, like, sitting there eating and talking to you. Like this video if you think it does. That last bit of my rant, can I just say right now, I'm not trying to oppress anybody, I'm not trying to be hateful towards anybody. I'm just telling you what I think. So if I offended anybody, I'm sorry. You're not going to change my opinion, but I'm sorry you feel that way. And that's not me trying to change who you are. If you're happy the way you are, don't let my opinion affect you. You know? But I hope you all have a good day, regardless of anything else. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the future.